10, 9, 8, 76ers. Welcome, Sixer fans, to Phil Sports Sixer Insights for Friday, November 29th. Well, the Sixers are 3 and 15, and the only team worse record-wise in the league is Washington. And yes, it's a little bit too early to tank. We'll discuss tanking next week. Now, StatGeek's only positive stat is that the Sixers are fourth in the league in steals. Otherwise, in three-point shooting percentage, points per game, and rebounding, they're all ranked 29th in the league. Plus, they're the smallest team in the league and probably one of the slowest. That's not a good winning combination. On the medical side, I've got Dr. Howard's report on Embiid's knee right here, and let me read it. Yuck, yuck, yuck. His knee certainly hurts, and who knows when he'll be back. Some players are just injury prone. Now, that's the end of the report. On a more serious note, Paul George could be back shortly, but I don't expect his knee to hold up either. Kyle Lowry's hip pointer is improving, but let's keep Kyle on the bench wearing his coach's badge because he's close to being washed anyway, even when he's at full strength. Caleb Martin, who's been a disappointment so far this season, hurt his back a couple games ago with a nasty fall, and he may be out a little bit. And the biggest injury is Daryl Morey. He's still got that brain cramp that still limits his availability to talk to the media about what he's created here. Now, Coach Al is happy that at least Nick Nurse has figured out that Ricky Council IV can help the Sixers better than K.J. Martin. When a team is small, everyone on the court has to be an offensive threat. And K.J. Martin is not what you would consider an offensive threat. On the GM side, here's a suggestion to Morey from a famous past Sixers GM. Call Detroit and offer K.J. Martin for B-Ball Paul. The salaries match up. B-Ball Paul isn't playing that much for Detroit. And is there any Sixer fan that doesn't think B-Ball Paul will help this team more than K.J. Martin? Now, on Sixers trivia, the 1980 76er team had two famous assistant coaches, and one of those assistant coaches went on to become a top 10 all-time coach. Who was that famous assistant coach? If you can name them both without cheating, you really are a Sixer fan. Otherwise, for the first correct answer, you'll get a free ebook titled Basketball Smarty Pants. Now, until next week, Sixer fans, remember this. As bad as you think you have it because this team is not that good right now, I can tell you flat out, as a Sixer fan, I've had it worse for a lot longer. So hang in there. Now, until next week, 10, 9, 8, 76ers. It's all over.